So, you guys, I told you guys how I am trying to lose weight again, and I want to try and do everything I did the previous time to lose weight again. So, I want to just make this video and give you guys the update on everything that I have done so far or that I'm trying to do actually. I've not even done any one so far. I'm officially starting my weight loss journey on the 1st of August. We need a new date. Is it that on a Monday or on the first? Either first of the month, new year. I like starting at a new date, even though if I tell you guys how many new dates I've started on air, if I tell you how many Mondays, if I tell you how many Mondays I've done my research, but anyway, I'm trying to be serious this time. I know that in my previous videos, I've said that I don't like carrying guys along for any of my weight loss journeys because whenever I do it, it's like my enemies go and camp on my matter. They're not like, you want to lose weight, you want to become hotter. As hot as you are, you want to get hotter. Who do you think you are? They will not camp on my matter. But, on a serious note, which kind of enemies? I know I'm the one doing myself. Enemy no get power, reach where I did, okay? No matter how powerful you want to be, you are powerful over there. Doesn't come close to me, okay? But yeah, so because I get a lot of questions about how I lost weight, how are you maintaining, how are you losing, how do you want to lose, I have decided to make another, because I've made a video about this before, but I want to make another comprehensive video talking about everything I am currently doing right now or planning to do. And this time I'm going to be giving updates, okay? So this is update 1 of my weight loss journey, and I'm going to give more updates in the future. Okay, so let's start from from the top. Okay, so the first thing I have decided to do, which I did the previous time, was to register in a gym. So you guys, I have tried to do the home workout thing. I have a workout bench, I have all kinds of dumbbells, I have 15 kg, I have 10 kg, I have 5 kg, 3 kg, 2 kg, 1 kg dumbbells in this house. Okay, I have the bands, okay, for home workouts. I have the very thick ones, the very light ones, the long, the short. I have all kinds of workout bands, and I have set up my workouts bench inside my bedroom. Like, I literally said, you know what? Maybe it's because it's in a different location. That's why I don't do it. I now put it inside my bedroom. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't work out at home. Like, each time I want to do it, I remember one thing I'm supposed to be doing. Like, instead of working out, why don't I use that energy and go and clean the? Why don't I use that energy and go and sweep the? Why don't I use that energy and go and organize the? That's what I keep telling myself, and that's why I keep falling by the wayside. Okay. So this time I have decided to go back and register at the gym, because the only time I experienced really, not just drastic weight loss, but visible weight loss, because trust me, I've lost weight, gained weight so many times over the years, but when I was able to achieve the one that was obvious to everybody, it was when I started going to the gym. So I went back to the gym, I registered, and I also got a personal trainer. So if you're like me and you struggle with discipline, willpower, knowing what to do, staying focused, if you have an ADHD brain, okay, essentially go and get a personal trainer. I don't even mean generic classes. I mean a personal trainer that is like me. Now me and you, they on top. Now two of us, they lose the weight together. That's what you need, okay? So I paid for one, and the first thing they did was to weigh me. And one of the things that I discovered from that weigh-in, because during the weigh-in, they check your weight, height, muscle mass, water, all those things. They check everything, fats, ratio, and all of that. One thing I realized is that yes, I gained weight on the scale. However, I lost a lot of muscle. I don't know why I said protein. I lost a lot of muscle. Okay, so all the muscles that I gained in the UK, where I was even having muscular arms, I was having muscular legs. I was really looking good. It's not that I'm looking back, I'm like, I took that look for granted. I basically lost all that muscle, and it's quite sad, because the truth is I need muscles. Muscles are actually not that easy to gain. And if you're not working out, if you're not lifting heavy, you will keep losing muscles. And the older you get, the more important it is for you to hold on to the muscles that you have, right? So I have now decided that, so that was one of the things that I discovered with my weigh-in, and I've decided I'm going to work on that number. That my muscle number, it has to go back up. Yeah, so even my fats increase. Basically, if you lose muscles, you gain fat, especially when you're gaining weight. So I need to reduce my fats and increase my muscles. So weight training is one of the things that I do now really well. I'm going to start doing now, okay? I say I do now, trust me. I registered I've already missed like 4 sessions. Okay, that was because my car was bad, rain was falling. I had excuses for it, but I've decided to not have any excuses anymore. The good thing is that my trainer said I can make up for all the time that I lost. So this week we're going to be doing almost every day, till my sessions, till my month is over, right? So that is that about the gym. So I have also, made up my mind to sleep more. Okay, to like my routine now, by 9 o'clock I'm out. So if you're calling me past 9 and I don't pick, just know that I'm already sleeping, because I have to sleep well to be able to recover and to be able to grow those muscles. Okay, you cannot lose weight effectively without sleeping well. You will break down, you will fall sick, you will die. You won't die in Jesus' name, but you literally like kill yourself doing it. Okay, so you need to sleep very well. Now, to help me with my sleep, I'm also going to be talking about supplements as well in this video. But to help me with my sleep, I take magnesium every single day. So I take 2 tablets here. I think 2 tablets amount to about 1.2 milligram or 1.4 milligram. I can't even remember, but I know that it was like 1.4 milligrams for 2 tablets. So is it 1.4? 1,400 milligrams. Yeah. I take this magnesium glycinate. Okay. I also take it to help with muscle recovery or body pains. I don't know if it's this one. I have the other one though. I have another glycerin oil, magnesium oil. I don't know which one of them helps with muscle pain. I think it's the other one, because the other one you rub it on your skin. So I have that one, but I also take this one every single day because this helps with sleep. Then I also have melatonin gummies, which I don't take every day, but any day that I feel like I'm too hyper and it's almost 9 o'clock, I just take my melatonin gummies, especially when I know that the next day I'm not waking up early for anything. Then I also take it. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier that I also go on walks, or I'll also be going on walks. I went on one this morning, the first one in a long time. So I'm going to combine my gym with going on walks. So basically, I'm going to be working out twice a day. I'm low-key doing 75 hard, low-key, okay? 75 hard-ish. So that's why I take these supplements. That's it for sleep. So sleep is very important. Now, the most important one again, I said sleep is very important, but another important one, another one that is very important, okay, another one that's very important is what you eat. To be honest, I've always told you guys here that I'm not one of those hypocrites. I'm not going to be one of those hypocrites that will come here and say, I don't even eat too much, but I'm gaining weight. It's not a lie, my sister, you did chop. If we put camera on you, if we put a food tracker on your throat, okay, a throat, if we put a whatever calorie gauge in your stomach, we will see that you actually eat. It's not a lie for yourself, okay? The percentage of people who don't eat and gain weight, that have a medical issue, they're actually very, very minute. The number is very, very negligible, okay? The likelihood of you coming across such people is very, very rare. So if there's somebody in your life that is lying to you that they don't eat but they're gaining weight, tell them to their faces that I said it's a lie, they chop. Anyway, so when it comes to feeding, I am trying to go back to doing a high protein, low carb diet, which is what I used to do. One of the ways that I do a high protein diet is that whenever I serve my food, I always have chicken and beef and yogurt in this house, okay? Because those are easy sources of protein. I also have nuts. So I have almond nuts, groundnuts. I also have almond butter. What else? I have cashew nuts. I just have a bunch of nuts here. Sometimes I just buy a nut mix. I even have coconut flakes. I also have tiger nuts. I don't think tiger nuts, falls under this category, but tiger nuts helps me with constipation. So I always have tiger nuts, right? So these are things that I always have in my kitchen whenever I'm trying to lose weight. So now, whenever I put my plate of food, I still eat all the things I normally eat. I'm not doing all those restrictive diets, no. But what I do is that if I'm going to eat rice, I put small portion of rice and I put a lot of meat and I put a lot of eggs. So I always have boiled eggs, so I can just take like 4 and put. And I start from the boiled egg and the meat before I get into the rice. Okay, so by the time I'm done with the egg, done with the meat, the rice is now like, okay, what's the incentive for eating this trash? It's not trash, but there's really not much incentive to continue eating the rice, and most times I'm already full by the time I get to the rice. So I'll just eat a little rice and I'll be full. I might even finish my plate if I dish small and I'll be full. So high protein, very, very important to always have protein in the house, okay? Suya, I know they say suya is unhealthy because it contains a lot of oil, but to me, it's still better than some of the nonsense that I eat because, okay, as much as I say that I'm not one of those people that say they don't eat, right? I do eat, but I am not someone who eats a lot of food. You know, like, I mean, by food, I mean normal food. You rarely catch me eating a ban soup or beans and gari or moi moi and this. Like, I eat those things, though, but they are not the things that are making me fat. I eat very small quantities of all those things. But you see bread, you see sugar, you see biscuits, you see cookies, you see flour, nutmeg, butter, milk combo. Okay, whatever you make with flour, butter, milk, and nutmeg, chin chin or buns or pastries or whatever has that combo, they have me on a chokehold, or they used to have me on a chokehold. They don't have me on a chokehold anymore in Jesus' name, but they used to have me on a chokehold. Like, it's actually not funny. Like balls, egg roll, whatever, all those things. I like to eat all those things a lot. So I have stopped buying all those things. I even used to buy meat pie and sausage and say, for my children, and I put it inside my freezer. For my children. Then around 11 p.m., you see me sneaking to the kitchen like a thief in the night. Like, still not be me put down for there. You will see me sneaking to the kitchen to go and warm those things to eat. It's crazy. So I've stopped buying those things. I've stopped buying junk. My husband still buys junk because that one, he will never support me. Anytime I tell him, don't buy these things, he will tell me, your self-control is a you problem, okay? Or your lack of self-control is a you problem. You will not stop me from enjoying my life, or you will not stop my children from eating certain things just because you cannot control yourself, okay? We over here that can control ourselves will keep buying those things. Anyway, so I have, just gotten used to my fate, or whatever that the phrase is, and I have decided that I will stop going to his room to go and collect his biscuits. So help me God. And even if I do collect his biscuit, I won't beat myself over it. I'll just take one like a normal human being and go and sit down. That's very difficult for me, Sha. You know that thing they say, just take one. That's when it's not someone else's one. When it's not like, oh, anyway. But I've stopped buying those things. So I always have meat. So by meat, I mean, I just buy a lot of chicken and grill it. I have a lot of beef in the fridge, either fried beef. No, well, I rarely fry things these days. I just grill them straight inside the oven, and when I'm ready, I snack on them. Then yogurt, I always have Greek yogurt, unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's very filling with a few nuts inside. You just eat it and you're good, okay? Then also, to help with my protein intake, I got this protein powder. So this one is French vanilla cream. I didn't have the chocolate one, but to be honest, I don't like this thing, okay? I had the chocolate one before. I had to throw it away. I couldn't just get it down my throat. I tried so many things. It just wasn't working for me, but I've decided to go back and try this one. I'll just be adding chocolate powder myself, add yogurt, just concoction it so that it can taste nice. That's why I've gone back to buying it. Then I also bought creatine. This creatine is not for now, because I remember in the UK then my gym instructor was telling me that I shouldn't just take creatine initially, that I should wait until I have started lifting heavier, I've started, getting into the groove of things before I now use this to like push myself more, right? But don't just be a beginner and go and buy creatine, right? So that's why I have this. I got this from a store called, you see why it's good to have branded bags. There's no way I would have remembered the name of this store. It's called Stand Fit Fitness. I got it on IG. I just searched for them and got it. So I don't know whether it's fake or not. And trust me, they have fake of these things. Even on Amazon, they have fake of these things, okay? So I don't know whether it's fake or not, but I don't know. It looks original to me, and the page looks trustworthy, so I got it from them. It wasn't cheap, but hopefully it will be worth it. Okay, so what else have I not covered in food? So there are certain things I always have as well to help suppress my appetites, because appetite suppressants are a game changer when it comes to you trying to lose weight. So one of those things is apple cider vinegar. You see apple cider vinegar, that disgusting thing, it actually helps to suppress your appetite. So you take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, mix it in a glass of water and drink it on an empty stomach in the morning, and it helps to suppress your appetite. Or throughout the day, anytime you feel like drinking, you can drink it, and it helps to suppress your appetite. Another one is black coffee, okay? So me, I like coffee, but I always drink, in fact, coffee, teas, all those things, I always drink them with milk and sugar, okay? Milk and sugar must be involved. But yeah, when you put milk and sugar in it, they actually do suppress your appetite a bit, but not as much as when you take it black or plain, okay? Like you can brew plain tea or plain coffee and take it, and it will help to suppress your appetite for a few more hours before you now eat, right? So I always have those in my pantry. Oh, Coke Zero. Coke Zero is a saver when it comes to someone like me who is a sweet tooth. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, Coke Zero is just 98% water and aspartame, I think, or whatever sweetener is in it. And I've heard people say, oh, it can cause cancer, it can cause this. First of all, what doesn't cause cancer these days? What doesn't cause cancer? The air itself causes cancer, right? But from the research, you have to drink like 30 something cans in a day for how many years before you can get the cancer one. So I'm like, if you're drinking 30 something cans of Coke a day, your problem is not cancer. Like, you are trying to kill yourself. Like, when you eventually die, it's not the cancer that killed you. It's not the cancer that killed you. Like, what the hell? How can you be drinking 30 something cans of Coke in a day? Like, are you mad? Anyway, so after I read the research, I started drinking Coke Zero. Because before I hated Coke Zero, I could taste it. You see that sweetener that they say it contains, I can taste it. Even when I drink it this night, the next day I can taste it. So I hated Coke Zero before, but I've gotten used to it because I now take it instead of taking regular Coke, which contains a lot of sugar. Even though the regular Coke now, they've reduced the sugar, but it's still sugar. So I take Coke Zero whenever I'm feeling hungry, but I want to stretch my intermittent fasting longer, I take Coke Zero. Now that brings me to another appetite suppressant. In fact, the biggest appetite suppressant is actually intermittent fasting. Like, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but trust me, intermittent fasting is the biggest appetite suppressant you will ever have or ever experience. Because now, don't get me wrong, the first 3 days, you'll feel like you're going to die, okay? You will feel like you're about to give up, but don't give up, okay? You will not die. Yakubu, manage. The first 3 days is always like, what the hell did I get myself into? Right? So the first 3 days of intermittent fasting. And by intermittent fasting, I'm not among you guys that used to say, my eating windows is between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. To me, that's not intermittent fasting. That's a regular day of eating in my life. Like a regular day of eating, I don't wake up in the morning and just go and carry food and eat. No, nah. I eat breakfast around 11 and I keep eating till 8. So there's no, or even 9. So that's the regular day of eating. So for me, intermittent fasting is homage, like 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day in a very short period. So maybe 2 to 6. I think 2 to 6 is what I normally do, right? So I eat one, I'm supposed to have eaten 1 meal today, I'm not even eating. So I eat 1 meal by 2 and I eat the next one by 6 p.m., okay? Yeah, so intermittent fasting with OMAD or with in a very short window actually helps to suppress your appetite. So the first 3 days, the first 1 week, you kind of struggle, but after that, you stop thinking about food, okay? Especially when you are now breaking your fast with high protein diets, high fat, high protein, like keto diet or just a regular diet, but eating more of healthy stuff. Trust me, over time, all those your cravings will die, all those your hungry every 2 minutes will just naturally die, okay? But as much as it's the best way to suppress your appetite, trust me, after a weekend of eating anyhow, everything will just go. Everything will just go. And that brings me to the other type of appetite suppressants, which are the Ozempics and the Mounjaro. Please, anybody who wants to sponsor me, you sell Ozempic, Mounjaro, all those things, please hit me up, okay? I am ready. I will come and show you guys the whole process. So initially, when I used to hear about all this Mounjaro and Ozempic, and I see all these celebrities that would look like, you know how they look like, they have that look, right? Initially, I used to be like, what are they taking, right? Until I started researching it, I now discovered that the risk of you dying from obesity is actually higher than the risk of you dying from those things, right? Because those things have been there for years. People have been taking it for diabetes and other illnesses. So please, anybody that is ready to sponsor me, sign me up, because I've checked how much it is. It's freaking expensive. I don't know. I don't think I'll sleep well at night if I buy that thing with my money. Okay, so I'm available for sponsorships. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to take those ones, I'm not saying you should go and take them. I'm just telling you that go and do your research and weigh your options if you're not somebody who needs to lose a lot of weight, which is why at this stage of my life, I'm like, do I really need it? If you're not someone that needs to lose a lot of weight, then you don't have to get it. But if somebody who is 20 kg overweight, 30 kg overweight, please go and do your research, okay? Yeah, so that is that about food, diet, and all of that. So the next thing is my supplements that I take. So I'm going to show you guys all the supplements I take. I try to take, because to be honest, I don't take these things every day. I hate medication. I hate taking drugs. I don't like it. And I hate taking it with water. And I don't want to have to eat because I want to, or have to start drinking tea because I want to take medication. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not somebody who is consistent with these things. If I tell you which year, some of these things, they are almost expiring. So when I say they're almost expiring, I'll not try ginger, then after a while I'll throw it away. But this time, these ones here, I feel like these are the ones that I will try and be serious with. Okay, but before I get into that, I got this electrolyte powder. Yeah, this is Dr. Eric Berg electrolyte powder. So one of the reasons why I bought this electrolyte powder is because of fasting, right? So I want to start doing like 2 days fast, 3-day fast. However, if you are fasting for an extended period of time, you need electrolytes so that you don't go and die, okay? Or you need to drink water. I mean, you can do it without taking electrolytes. People do it all the time. But if you want to keep, especially if you want to work out and all of those things, even if it's light workout, just take electrolyte powder or electrolytes in any way they come. Having electrolytes actually helps. Some people just take pink salt, put it in water and drink it. That one works. Or pink salt in soda water. It actually works, okay, but I just went ahead and got the electrolyte powder. Then I also have spirulina powder here so that I can make my smoothies with it, just for the extra benefit of spirulina. I remember the first time I came across spirulina years ago when I was in secondary school from Forever Living Products, okay? Then the next thing I have here is organic black seed oil and oregano oil, wild oil of oregano, okay? Now, I can go into, the benefits of black seed oil and oregano, but go and do your research, okay? Go and type Dr. Eric Berg. He's one of those people that I actually watch a lot. He's actually not a medical doctor. I think he's a chiropractor that now started doing all these things and started learning more of this stuff, right? Or whatever he is. But so far, so good. Everything he has said about, weight loss and keto diet and all of those things and so many other... I watch his videos a lot. I've learned a lot from him. So... it was him I first heard about the benefits of black seed oil. Then I now started going down, because trust me, it just takes me one video. I'll only watch one video. From there, I will go down the rabbit hole. ChatGPT, Google, YouTube, TikTok, I will go down the rabbit hole and study about that thing. So black seed oil is very important and oregano oil is very important. Now, this oregano oil, people say put one drop beneath your tongue. The day I tried that thing, my tongue was on fire. The thing wanted to burn my tonsils out. So I didn't do that, okay? I stopped doing that. So what I do is that I put one drop of this inside a teaspoon of this, and when I swallow it, I just drink something immediately. Normally I drink tea, but I want to stop drinking tea. I want to stop drinking tea with milk and sugar. So I'll try taking it with Zobo. Yeah, I always have Zobo. Zobo actually helps to suppress appetite again. Unsweetened Zobo, just Zobo, ginger and cloves and all of those things. Clove as well, clove water, like just soak clove in water or boil it in water and drink. It actually helps as well. So this oregano, I just put one drop of it in here. I take it and you can just lick yogurt, or some people say add it. Here they said add it to water, add it to yogurt. I like it direct, then I just rinse my mouth. Just add it to yogurt. I'll not be enduring the taste. I want it one and done. So that's why I take it. Then the next one is berberine. Now, this berberine is also an appetite suppressant. They call it nature's Ozempic. I don't really take this thing much, to be honest. Obviously. So I want to start taking it now, even though I've had it for a while now. Not too long. My sister helped me to buy it. They're supposed to take... Okay, one of the reasons why I've not been taking it is that I don't eat early in the morning. So I'm like... And they say take one twice a day. So I'm like, will I take one by 2 and take another one by 6? I feel like when they say one twice a day, they mean morning and night. But I think I'll go ahead and just do it. Whenever I eat, I'll take one. So that's my berberine supplements. Then other supplements, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D. This one is for my blood ferrous fulminate. Then I also have all these vitamin C's that come in pouches like this. Like all those ones you dissolve in water and you drink. Then I also have evening primrose oil. Evening primrose oil just helps with, my hormones and all of that. I think that's pretty much all the things I'm doing to lose weight. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the things I'm going to be doing to lose weight. So help me God. As of today, I weigh 95. Okay, I weighed myself earlier. I weigh 95 and my goal weight is 80 kg. So I have 15 kg to lose. So now, even though I say my goal weight is 80 kg, if I get to 80 kg and I maintain this lifestyle and I continue to lose weight, then it's not a problem, right? Like I just maintain, I just eat normally and work out the way I work out, and I continue to lose weight, and that's fine. But I don't want, because you guys, trust me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My method of weight loss, I don't advise most people to do it, right? By method, I mean my method of controlling my meals, what I mean, right? I have an eating disorder. I don't know if I've told you guys before. I don't know if I've said it here, but I have an eating disorder. I binge and I starve. That's just how I've been doing it for years, okay? I don't know whether it's something about my childhood, something about when I don't know what it is, but I binge and then I starve. So I can starve for 2 weeks and lose weight, and then I binge for 2 weeks and gain the weight back, okay? Just be fluctuating like this, and that is actually very terrible, okay? So for this weight loss journey I am embarking on again, I don't know why I'm calling it a journey because this is a lifetime thing, right? But for this particular one that I'm officially kickstarting again, I am not going to starve, but I'm going to reduce my calorie intake as much as possible, right? Then when I get to my goal weight, I'll just try and eat normally, like just I won't overeat, I won't undereat, I'll just eat normally, then keep working out. So if I continue to lose weight, fine. But if I don't continue to lose weight, that's also fine. I don't want to starve myself to below 80, because if I get to that level, all of you go know now. When I see people telling me, "Oh, you're looking so skinny," I don't. You've not seen me skinny. Oh. Trust me, you've not seen me skinny. Trust me. You guys, since you guys have known me, I have never gone below 80. Since you've known me, fat, slim, whatever, I've never gone below 80. Okay. In fact, 82 was my okay. Well, I got to 80 at some point, but let's just say 80, 82 was my lowest. So trust me, you've not seen me skinny. Okay, and 82 is actually okay. You're not slim. Well, okay, maybe you're a bit slim, but 82, you are not 80, you are not a skinny person. Don't even deceive yourself. By 80, I mean 80 kg. I don't know if there's any other metric you guys are using, not pounds, kg. Okay. Oh, this is my full body. This is what I look like. Maybe I wanted to wear something, a bit more tapas. Something a bit more what's the word, stretchy and fitted, but I can just wear this again. So this is what I look like from the front. Don't think that I'm slim because of the fit of this trouser. This trouser is actually a size 16 and I am a size 14, so it looks oversized, or just looks it's baggy actually. So don't think that I'm skinny, that's why it's actually oversized. So this is what I look like from the front. Then this is what I look like from the back, side. See my belly. I get belly. Trust me, I've not eaten since morning. That's why it's like this. Once I eat, you will know that I have children. Then the back. This is me. I'll store this outfit, save this outfit, and I'll wear. Jeans. Jeans actually shows. Okay, let me hold this one now so that you people will see what is there to hold. It's very small. Are you seeing it? On this, okay, let me pull it up small. On my navel, it's very small. Are you seeing this? So when I lose more weight, I'm going to use these jeans to show you guys the difference. Okay. This top, whether I lose or gain, it still remains almost the same because it's a stretchy top. I don't even know why I'm dancing safe. I feel so energetic today. Maybe because I went to work out. I worked out yesterday. I went to walk this morning, and now I'm going back to the gym this evening. I'm now a gym girly. After 2 days, I don't turn gym girly. When I stop going to the gym, I will not when I stop. I won't stop in Jesus' name. But if I stop going to the gym, I will not tell you guys. Okay? I am just gonna hide my face in shame. I won't give you guys updates. Okay? I'm not gonna make my enemies happy. So that's pretty much it. I will just try and make short videos. I see you guys. I have a problem with filming in public, and especially filming at the gym. I don't know what it is, but to carry camera and set and be filming myself, I don't like doing it. Okay, so if I can, I will. But if I can't, just imagine me gymming. Imagine me working out, or I'll do small for you guys here on camera. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you guys want to follow along with me for this journey, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.